if I only knew how to build good in Minecraft, my friends might not hate me. Ooh, what's this book over here? Oopsies, I walked right past it. Steps to build better? Oh, will this teach me how to build? Step 1. Get inspiration off other builders like YouTubers that have good builds. This does not mean copy someone else's build, but I always do that. It's the best way to build. This means look at ways they like to style the roofs and stuff. Step 2. Expite will tell you because I am tired of writing this book from not. That's right. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you, a fellow builder who wants to learn how to build just like their friends, but is getting bullied because they can't. Well, in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to build better. How to build like a pro. Maybe I should learn how to build like a pro because I obviously suck at building. As you can tell by these builds, I am very trash. Anyway, this is going to teach you how to build like, unlike these builds that you've built in your survival world with just random stuff all over the place and stuff, but instead to build like more like this, I guess. I mean, like, this isn't very good, but like, I don't know, honestly. How to build better, okay? So you already know the first step, but the second step is to figure out what materials you have a lot of in your survival worlds. So I have cobblestone. If you have a lot of cobblestone, try to make build out of cobblestone. You might also have wood and like spruce logs and stuff. So you can start off by making like a basic frame, like a 3x3 frame, like something like this, and then have like a doorway, maybe have a cobblestone roof or something like this. Also, when building your roofs, you want to actually have it so it has an overhang. You don't want it to be starting, this is just the front by the way, you don't want it to start on top. So if we had it like this was your build right here, you don't want it to be, oopsies, you don't want it to be so non-depth. Like, it would be way too flat if these were our walls right now and that was our roof. That's why we like to put overhangs on our roofs to make it so it wasn't as flat. As you can tell now, it has some depth to it. Another tip is decorate it with greenery and rocks and stuff like that. You can bone meal or put grass or like anything. You can just put tons and tons of grass everywhere, and it just makes it look a lot more colorful. You can also put like decorations like fences along your paths, and you also want to decorate with paths. Here's a simple path design. It's not the easiest to get in survival, but it's still pretty simple. It's coarse dirt and brown concrete powder. Also, when building, you do want to decorate all your different farms and stuff. It'll just give you another thing to build. Like, you might get bored because you don't know what to build in your worlds. Decorate your farms and update them to look something more like this, and it'll just give it a great aspect. Here's another path design if you were wondering what some other path designs can look like. I like to give my builds structural framing, so sometimes I like to put like fences around it so that you can have just like, it looks more logical, and like having like secret barrels to show as a frame or something like that can also be really neat to have in your builds. As I said, you want to have an overhang. And don't build, like, try to be a flex by building a whole netherite house. First of all, it looks terrible. Just to be honest, it looks very bad. Or like diamond buildings or lapis buildings. You shouldn't use any of those like diamonds to build your buildings because they just don't look very good. You can use them as like accents inside the walls or like little gemstones creeping out. But don't make it the whole building because it just doesn't look good. It has this weird gritty pattern, and it just takes too much grinding to even get in the first place. So you shouldn't make it diamond filled. Even though it could be tempting. You should not. Another thing is when building, you don't want to use a grid pattern with your builds. As you can see, there's all these lines going throughout. I like to do like things that have a smooth connecting with not a bunch of lines in it. Even though when you do build with these, it's easier for like tutorials and stuff, like redstone tutorials, so you can count how many blocks they actually placed going up and down and stuff like that. But yeah. Another thing is you should decorate with custom trees, not basic bone meal trees. If I got a sapling or something like that, and I also got bone meal, you can see the difference between this custom tree that I built, which I have a tutorial on the channel already if you want to go watch that. This custom tree versus a tree like that, you can probably tell which one looks basic and which one looks a little more showing. In the custom tree tutorial also showed how to make like a kind of quote-unquote Christmas tree design, but that's just if you want to see that, of course. So yeah. Anyways, the next thing that you guys are going to want to do is add decoration and small details into your builds. Small details that I like to put are details in the paths, leaves, maybe like flower pots and stuff, and like lanterns hanging, and just like different details. As you can see here, I mixed andesite and cobblestone variants of stone into this one thing. It could have just been cobblestone going all around, just a random circular formation, just cobblestone going in a circular area and then have it be in the middle. But instead I added andesite to texture it up and not have it so basic, because without the andesite it would be a little bit more basic, and I think it works better. And also have different colors, have colors that complement each other. I think that gray and brown, these two colors, when building builds, it does go pretty well together, but you also want to have other different colors. Also, don't try to use fancy blocks like diamond blocks in your builds. Use stuff that are pretty easy to get from a starting point in your survival world, so that it's easier for you to make bigger projects in the future with those same materials, so you can have a palette for, you say. Make it look logical. Like, make it look like it can actually be in a real, like in the real world. Like, if you build something like this that was standing on a fence, just imagine this. If you built something somewhat like this and then had it come out like this with just dirt and random stuff everywhere on top, does that look logical? Do you think that an actual build could stand with just this one little pillar? Maybe, it depends. But you want it to look a little bit logical by putting like a base in it or something like that. It just makes the whole build feel a lot more realistic. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I just wanted to take a moment to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel in the recent times. We are so close to 50 subscribers, and I just want to thank everyone who has already subscribed. And if you want to be one of those people that I like to thank, then you can consider subscribing. We are really close to 50 subscribers, and I am just so excited to hit it. I am just so excited to hit it. I couldn't be more. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't too long of one. Also, did you like my acting? It was so good. Oh my goodness. Let me try again. Oh, if I only could build as good as my friends. Lol. That's hecka funny. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Goodbye.